running and is always ready. Is always that man that is very confident, a man that holds his head very high, a man that has absolutely no doubt in himself. So a common symptom of this thing called ED is really low self-esteem in men, lacking in confidence, lacking in his ability, because if he is unable to achieve the basic with an erection, every man should be able to actually achieve an erection. And if he's unable to do that and to maintain it for the duration of intercourse, then what happens is that that man becomes like a little cat as opposed to a lion. Now, erectile dysfunction, they say, of course, is a worldwide thing, that as I indicated before, and they are saying that, look here, the numbers are really looking to, grow by the year 2025. But what are some common causes? What is it that causes this thing? Because an erection really should occur by the free flow of blood throughout a man's body. If your blood is circulating properly, and of course, once you are aroused, then there ought to be the filling of the penile area, which means that you should be able to function, very effectively in that particular way. But what we have seen is that a lot of the men who are struggling with erectile dysfunction, when they are tested, one of the first things that doctors noticed is that their testosterone is low. Yes, low testosterone. Every man is testosterone. A woman is estrogen, a man is testosterone. That is the hormone by which, that distinguishes each gender. Now, here's what is interesting. The older a man gets, is the more his testosterone diminishes, particularly if a man lacks physical activity. Yes, physical activity, particularly resistance training. I always say to men that I see at the gym, sometimes you go to the gym and you will see some men, they spend 30 to 45 minutes daily on the treadmill, but they only spend about 15 minutes pumping and lifting weights. No, it should really be the reverse. You should really be spending more time pushing and pulling and pumping irons, squatting, that type of thing, as opposed to you being on the treadmill with your aerobics exercise, because aerobics exercise research has shown enhances estrogen, yes, while the physical activity, the weight training, maintains and improves testosterone levels in men. Another of the challenge that we see men with erectile dysfunction is that of heart disease. Now, if the heart is unable to pump blood effectively throughout the body, then of course, automatically, as a man, you will experience erectile dysfunction, because your erection is blood. Your erection is really blood. So if the heart is malfunctioning, then of course that flow of blood, it will be alleviated. So the clogged arteries, if your arteries are blocked up, then of course that is a major problem, gentlemen. High cholesterol, again, everything there just intertwining. High blood pressure. So if the arteries are clogged, your kidneys are not functioning, then you're going to develop high blood pressure. If your arteries are clogged, yes, and then of course you're going to develop high cholesterol. And if with all of that, what you find is a man who is going to be struggling to, first and foremost, get, and then secondly, to maintain an erection. You may get the erection, but it may not last for a minute or two. Very, very, very serious challenge there. However, we are seeing as well that men who are struggling with a thing called obesity. Yes, if you are obese, then the probability of you having heart disease is very high. If you are obese, the probability of you having your arteries clogged is very high. If you are obese, then the possibility of you having high cholesterol is going to be high. And if you are obese, then the possibility of you developing high blood pressure is going to be high. Gentlemen, you see the problem. Now, what is obesity as opposed to you being overweight? Well, tell you what, an overweight person has a body mass index of anywhere from between 25 to just about 30. Yes, anything within that region, you are bordering on what is called overweight. And how you check your BMI, your body mass index, very, very simple. You go to YouTube and you type in body mass index calculator. And what you do is that you enter your height along with your weight, and it will tell you what category you are in. Yes, as a man, you should really be carrying a certain amount of pounds if you are, a certain height, and not more. When you see you start developing a waistline, gentlemen, then that is cause for concern. If your waist, gentlemen, is anywhere between 38 and 40, you are bordering on obesity. So obesity now is anywhere from 30 and above. Yes, if your BMI is suggesting that you are 30 and above, then of course that is obesity. And so therefore, a man that has a waistline of anywhere from 38 to 40, that is a man that is bordering on obesity. That is a man that is struggling to maintain his weight. And the moment you get there, then the high blood pressure, the high cholesterol, the high triglycerides, which is the fat inside of the blood, the clogged arteries will become a part of your life. Interestingly, depression is also a factor, and depression can be as a result of many things. It can be somebody who is unemployed. It can be a man who is really not, producing as he really ought to. Things are not well financially, so you become a little bit depressed as a result of that. And if you are depressed, then of course, physiologically, your body can't function if you are depressed, if you're struggling with stress. You know what I mean? You can see it on your face, you can see it on your body, you're losing weight rapidly, your mind is just not there. So the desire for intimacy is significantly reduced, your testosterone drops, and so therefore an erection becomes near impossible, right? But here is the challenge. Diabetes, according to research, is actually the leading cause of erectile dysfunction among men. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, particularly type 2 diabetes. Now, type 2 diabetes, can be as a result of you being obese or overweight for sure. Yes, but there are many men who are not overweight, neither are they obese, but they are struggling with type 2 diabetes. So what is this type 2 diabetes thing? Type 2 diabetes really has to do with when you're in the form of glucose. Yes? And so therefore you have a sweet, what they call a sweet blood vessel. And so therefore the circulation of blood becomes a challenge for you. So therefore, boom, what you find is that once you are now ready for intimacy, that becomes a challenge. The other thing that may happen now is that because of that same amount of glucose that is maintaining in your bloodstream, what you find is that things like your vision becomes a little bit problematic because your blood vessels are now being damaged, your blood vessels are now being interfered with when it comes on to the circulation of your blood. Your kidneys becomes a problem. That too is now affected. And of course, in the event where you, are wounded in any way, shape, or form, particularly from the foot or the hand, then, we have to remove it because it's to heal. Because for it to heal properly, then of course the sugar has to be removed from the blood vessel. That is where you are. So what we find is that a lot of men that are experiencing diabetes is at the root cause. Yes, gentlemen. So you have to now take your life a little bit more serious and watch the things that you eat, watch how you eat, when do you eat, all the foods that you're consuming. Do you really need all this food that you're consuming? You know what I mean? And of course, the world designed the foods for you to be, really, really be interested in them, so that you can continue to live at the doctors. That's how the world is designed. But you have to take control of yourself as a man. We are proud at Prime Life Health to tell you that we have been saving men's lives where this is concerned. We have been helping men to reduce, to literally reverse diabetes. We have been helping men to lose weight. We have been helping men to reverse high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high triglycerides. We have helped men to overcome depression. We have helped men to overcome stress. But most importantly, we have helped men to be firing on all cylinders in the bedroom. In fact, there are some ladies right now who daily they thank Prime Life. They say, listen, if it wasn't for you, then maybe Sir John would definitely be a common feature. John is a common feature at men's house when they are not there. So can you imagine erectile dysfunction men? Oh my God of grace, John becomes a common feature at your house. So what are we doing, and how are we able to help you, gentlemen? And of course, the ladies who are present, how can we help the men that you're seeking help for? One of the first things that we want to do for you is that we want to provide with a comprehensive cellular detoxification. Why do we want to detoxify your body? If your body is inundated with all different types of what we call harmful toxins, we're talking about all the sludge, we're talking about all the muck, we're talking about your arteries being clogged, yes, because of the constant adding of starches and fats to your system that you're not utilizing as energy, and so therefore it clogs your arteries. We're talking about a colon that is inundated with all different types of fecal matters, and what that does is that it re-enters the system and constantly poisons the body. We're talking about a kidney that is designed to eliminate waste matters from the body, but because of the high levels of toxins, what you find is that the kidney itself becomes corroded. Your liver, a common feature of the liver, is to remove fatty substances from the arteries as well, so those can be literally expended from the body. But what you find, if your liver is overworked, then it itself becomes what is called fatty liver. And so therefore what you have is a body that looks good, but a body that is living in poison, gentlemen. And so your ability to function effectively becomes less and less. And so by the time you reach 40, you are no longer here with us. By the time you're 45, you're no longer here with us. By the time you're 50, you're no longer here with us. You're experiencing what is called premature death. And so here is this product that we have tested over and over and over, and we have proven this product to do exactly what I'm going to tell you that it does tonight. What does it do? This product is formulated with natural ingredients, yes, and it is literally designed to cleanse and detoxify your body from a cellular perspective. What do we mean by cellular? Each man is made up of trillions of cells. Yes, so there are cells in the brain, cells. Your heart, cells. Your kidneys, cells. And so if these cells are cleansed, yes, then of course your body now becomes get back to a point of literal normalcy. That's what we're talking about. So that's how the cleansing takes place. So the liver is cleansed, the kidneys are cleansed, the arteries are cleansed, yes, and of course every single thing, the colon primarily, is cleansed. Now with this cleanse, what we're seeing is that men are now living their best lives. Case in point, I met a lady approximately 4 years ago. When I met this lady, I had just started introducing this product to Jamaica. The lady indicated to me that she had been married for 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 years. And for the 4 years she was married for, guess what happened? She and her husband at no point in time cohabited. Why was that so? Because every time she called on him, his head was hanging very low. The man was experiencing erectile dysfunction. How did she contact me? She saw me at the gym working out. And she said, hey, Thomas, you know what? I have a job for you. The job I have for you is that my husband is not functioning. So I would like to give you the work. I said to her, Mom, let me tell you, I am not that man. But what I can do for you is that I can recommend this product that I have been using and other men have been using, and it has helped them in some way, shape, or form. She took it and she dropped. The gentleman had the first one, he had the second, he had the third, he had the fourth, he had the fifth. Believe it or not, when he got to the sixth sachet of the tea, that was when he experienced his first resurrection. What was the man's problem? The man was experiencing poor circulation. So now that his arteries were thoroughly cleansed, he was now in a position to be experiencing that which should really have been a natural occurrence as a man. Now, can I tell you? The story goes like this, that when the lady saw the erection, she made use of it to the extent where she and her husband wake up the entire community in which they were living, because every house that was in close proximity could hear the activities taking place in that particular house. That is how simple but yet still powerful this product is on your screen. It's a product that is made up of 12 different ingredients. Two of the ingredients are mushrooms, the reishi and the shagan. We're going to talk about those some more. So, of course, it is helping men to, manage their blood pressure a little better, because, again, if the arteries are cleansed, if the kidney is cleansed, if the liver is cleansed, then all of those things can, get to a point of some level of normalcy. Of course, diabetes, hundreds of thousands of people locally, regionally, and internationally are testifying of the goodness of this product when it comes on to helping them with diabetes, right? Women as well, they have their own testimonies of, becoming pregnant, overcoming PCOS, improve concentration, improve focus, you name it. You will hear from men on this call this evening who will share their own personal testimonies of how this product has helped to improve their life. But in addition to that, we also recommend this product called the reishi spore oil. And why the reishi spore oil? Because a lot of the men, again, that are experiencing erectile dysfunction, it is a symptom of a greater problem. So it could be high cholesterol. It can also be, high blood pressure. It can be as a result of diabetes. Here's a product, yes, while the tea does the detox and set the foundation for what is to come after, the reishi mushroom now, along with other things, are going to help you to reverse the diabetes, to reverse the high cholesterol, to reverse the high triglycerides. And in particular for the diabetics, what this does, along with another product, is that it repairs the damaged pancreas. And that pancreas that is damaged, that keeps the insulin high, yes, it needs repair. Not only that, but the bile as well needs to be repaired. And so that is what this product will do for you. It's a product that is rich in antioxidants, over 150 of them. So we're talking about nutrition here now. It is rich in what is called polyphenols in excess of 200. And of course, it is also rich in what is called microactive compounds. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about all the nutrients that your body needs in order for it to function normally. This particular mushroom is said to be an adaptogen, and by that it allows your body to adapt to the various circumstances. So once it enters your system, whatever is taking place in your body that is unusual, if the liver is malfunctioning, it has the propensity to rectify that problem. If the kidneys are malfunctioning, it has the propensity to rectify that problem. Whatever it is, whether it is physical problem, whether it is mental problem, whether it is problems of the immune system, ladies and gentlemen, the reishi spore oil is what you must take from the person who invited you on this call this evening to have good health. But it gets better because in addition to the spore oil, you will also find the shaga mushroom. The shaga mushroom is a nutrient-dense superfood for men in particular. I want you to pay attention. While the reishi, the tea, and the shaga will definitely reverse diabetes in your life, and help you to with things like your cancers and your hypertension and all. Sorry, hypertension, not hypertension, right? Because hypertension is low blood pressure, hypertension is high blood pressure, right? So while all of that is taking place, for the man who is struggling with erectile dysfunction, here is what this particular shaga does for you. This shaga is rich in what is known as zinc. Yes, gentlemen, zinc is an important cog in the wheel of men when it comes on to your prostate, when it comes on to your testosterone building. Not just that, but this provides your body also with amino acids, all the essential amino acids. Again, these are the basic building blocks that the body utilizes to build muscles. You know what I mean? And as a man, like I told you before, your testosterone is what makes you a man. Absolutely nothing else. All your B vitamins for reduction of stress and fatigue and all of that, you can find them here. Your B12 for cancer, for no activity, nothing below the waist is working. Can I tell you? This lion's mane can be that turning point in that particular reward. When you fuse the lion's mane with this product here called the brain is definitely for mental clarity, definitely for concentration, and of course for focus. You have the perfect shield and protector for your brain. Yes, gentlemen, forgetfulness becomes a thing of the past. Yes, everything that you need in terms of being able to recall your memory improves significantly. The main ingredient here, or ingredients rather, are the ginkgo biloba along with the St. John's wort. And the St. John's wort is what helps to support normal mood in men, decreased nervousness. So if you are that guy and you're nervous, you're not manly enough, then pardon me, this could very well be the solution to your problem. Dementia, sleep, insomnia, you name it, that's where it's at. But if you are that guy, and you are overweight, yes, you are overweight or you're obese, and so therefore there's diabetes, there's hypertension, there's high cholesterol, there are the clogged arteries and the heart not functioning like it really ought to, we suggest that you embark on our weight control program led by this product here called the Skull Max. Now the Skull Max, ladies and gentlemen, is this particular product that is inundated with all natural ingredients to support healthy weight loss. Now, when we talk about healthy weight loss, there are some products when you use them, you lose the weight and tomorrow you regain it. Yes, because all you lost was just the water weight. But here's a product that is designed to help your body convert the fat in your system into energy. And so therefore, when you utilize that energy, then you no longer have that fat inside your body anymore because it was converted into energy and it was expended, whether it be at the job, whether it be in the gym, or even in the bedroom. Gentlemen, some ladies are using this product. Some men have used this product and they have asked just one question. Where was this product all along? In fact, personally, I am afraid to use this product because whenever I try a single capsule, I feel like I am wasting away. Now I am building muscles. I live in the gym to build muscles, not to waste away, not to lose weight fast. Because I'm not into the overweight category, nor am I the obese category. I am 6 feet, 2 inches in weight, and I carry 220 pounds of what we consider to be muscles, right? That's where I'm at. So, gentlemen, this is your weight control product that you need in order to lose the pound. Additionally, if you add to this product here what we call the Atom, this is a thermogenic now fat burner. And with this thermogenic fat burner, what this does is that again converts, yes, your well, position your body for 12 hours of sustained energy. And I'm telling you that this is something I do not leave out of my personal daily diet. If I am going to the gym, Mr. Campbell will tell you among others, one of the first things I do is I get my 2 capsules of Atom. Why? Because I want when I get there, I have all the energy on God's green earth to do the things that I want to do. And that's what this does for you. So if you are easily, in the lethargic category, or you just don't have the push, or the pull, then this is what it is. So when you combine the tea with the Atom, along with the Skull Maps, and another product we have called the Sleep and Lose, that literally allows you to sleep and shed the pound, then you have the perfect weight control mechanism. In addition to that, we have many individuals who are struggling to find the right nutrition to add to their body. They can't find the right protein. They're using whey protein. They're using all different types of protein that is really damaging the kidneys. And too much protein can damage the kidney, particularly that which is rich in creatine. That is why I have never in my life going to the gym and use creatine, because my information when it comes to creatine is that creatine is one of the leading cause of kidney failure. And a lot of bodybuilders will tell you that the reason why they experience kidney failure is because of the high usage of creatine. So I try to avoid it. But here is a natural plant-based protein shake. 25 grams of pure plant protein, 111 grams of calories you will have from this. So this is just really, 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 really powerful. Get it from the person who invited you. And then we come to the big part of the presentation. Because for the man who is struggling because of low testosterone, for the man who is struggling because he's just that man that his testosterone is diminishing, for you we have the perfect solution. Sit tight, because this is where the presentation really starts for the men. Here's a product called Mars, a product that I consider to be 5-in-1. What are we talking about? A product, number one, that supports healthy prostate health. For my men who are struggling with prostate cancer, this is one of the products you want to have to minimize the growth of the prostate, so to speak, the increase in the size of the prostate. That's the first thing that I love about this product. Secondly, it also helps in making sure that whenever you need to be ready for the bedroom, you are ready. Additionally, and most importantly, it is all natural, gentlemen. It is all natural. So for you who are accustomed to your Viagra, for you who are accustomed to your Cialis, and for you who are accustomed to your Levitra, the danger with your Levitra, your Viagra, your Cialis, is that these things can lead to heart disease. It can lead to heart failure, because if your heart is not good, you may have a problem. Can I tell you? With your Mars, you're not going to have that problem. This is all natural. And so because it is all natural, it is extremely gentle on the system. There is absolutely nothing adverse in it that is going to cause you to have that palpitation. Absolutely not. It provides your body with loads of energy, a lot of stamina. For the guy who is seeking to produce a little Jane or a little John, can I tell you, this also improves your fertility. Some of the things that you need, some of the ingredients in this: zinc, niacin. We're talking about Tonkat Ali, and we're going to expand on that later. The reishi mushroom is a part of it, honey goat meat is in it, and there's also ginseng. Very, very, very powerful combination of natural ingredients. Now it's time to talk about the Tonkat Ali. Because while a lot of men love the Mars, yes, the Mars really is for the prostate, but you do have that libido effect as well. Gentlemen, let me tell you, if you are a man like me, who is always on a mission, times I have men paying for 10 boxes, and I have men paying for, because they say, listen, Thomas, you know what? you may just run out. So might as well I just buy for the year and done because I don't want to run out. That's the power, that's the experience that they have had. Now, when I ask the ladies who buy it, because ladies are now purchasing this thing more than men, when I ask the ladies, why in God's green earth do you want to buy Tonkatali? Are you using it? They say, yes, we use it because when we use it, we experience that strong desire for intimacy. But that's not the main reason why we buy it. We buy it because when our men uses it, what we find is that they have a stronger, firmer, harder erection. Some ladies have even told us that when the men use it, what they see is an increase in length and an increase in width. That is what testosterone does. Gentlemen, can you remember when you were 20 years old? Can you remember when you were 16 years old? That's what we're talking about here. Going back to 20, going back to 16, when you consume this type of product. So we have it here available in two forms. You have the straight tongue cut, and then you have the sculpt cut. The sculpt is really to help men who are trying to lose some weight. Yes, but at the same time, you have the libido effect. That's what we're talking about. So really and truly, if you are a male and you're present with us this evening, going forward, based on the discussion, you should really not be experiencing erectile dysfunction anymore. You really ought not to be experiencing any type of impotency. Whenever the lady calls, you should be ready. The only person in your bedroom that should be running or should be, not be interested in intimacy, it should be your wife and not you. Right? Because you should be the ever-ready battery. Know that you have the secret, because this is a secret that a lot of men are not aware of. Every man that becomes aware of this secret, they are champion again. The lion has been restored into their lives again. Men are running faster. Men are lifting more weights. Men are functioning better in the bedroom. Men are doing more work at work, as in the 9 to 5. Yes, men have become alive again as a result of the Mars, the Tonkat Ali, and of course the tea. Because we always say to you, we're not giving you a Tonkat Ali and no Mars unless you cleanse your body. I personally doesn't do that. I don't do that. If you come to me and you say, look here, I need to get the Tonkat Ali first, I'm not telling you. You have to get some tea to cleanse the system first. And then your body will now be receptive to the natural ingredients of the Mars and the Tonkat Ali. Gentlemen, I want to thank you for the time you took out of your busy schedule this evening to be present with us. Erectile dysfunction is a major problem among men, and a lot of relationships are suffering right now as a result of this challenge. However, the solution is right here at Prime Life. The person who invited you to tonight's presentation, that person has these products available at his or her disposal. Please get back to that person and let them know that, look here, you need to get these products right now. Sir Clinton Daly, the floor is indeed yours.
Thank you very much, Sir Christopher. Awesome presentation, and we appreciate the information that you have disseminated. I trust that every man who is on this call would agree with me that the information is, pertinent. It's something that we all need to know. And now that we know, then we are all going to make sure that we get our supplies so that the testosterone levels and the erectile dysfunction or whatever it is that may be bothering us all this time can now come to an end. We thank you, sir. We appreciate the effort that you have made to make sure that the information gets out and gets out clearly. Ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you that these products work. Let me tell you, my one personal experience of using these products, right, especially the Mars and the Tomcat Ali, was that my PSA, right, was at a fairly good place. In 2020, I did my test and it was 2.0. But because I've been taking these products since 2021, I became very curious as to where that test level is, even though it was not due for me to do. When I went to my primary care doctor, I said, look, I want that test to be done. Because I was curious as to where, my testosterone level and all of with regards to my prostate and everything was at. And so when they did the test, ladies and gentlemen, the result came out to be 0.75. It has improved significantly. So I don't have to be worrying too much about developing all different type of problems with regards to my prostate or my testosterone level or any of those things. The detox tea is something that I drink every day religiously, right? And so my health became my responsibility to realize, the moment I realized that my health was going in the wrong direction, and I came across these products, I made a decision. So I'm saying to this tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that go back to the person who invited you. Let them know that you need these products. You need the detox tea. You need the sugar. You need the reishi spore oil. You need the Mars. You need the tomcat oil. You need all these products to make sure that you're on the better side, right? Sir Christopher, I don't know if we have anybody here who would like to share their testimony, but certainly, you know, we persons have been benefiting from these products, near and far, right? I don't know if anybody's on the call right now who would like to share their testimony with regards to these products. If you would like to, Sir Christopher?
Yes, sir. So what I'll do as well is just to open the floor for persons who would like to share. If you have a testimony, you want to talk to us about it, or the products have helped you, whether it's the tea, the mushrooms, you know, the Mars, the Tomcat Ali, whatever it is that has helped you to be a better person, you can talk to us about it. But then again, I also know that there are some individuals who are interested in posing a question or two. I saw Mr. Jefferson earlier, Jefferson Thomas. He wanted to ask a question. His hand was up, so I'm going to also ask him to unmute so that he can speak to us. But guys, if you want to talk to us, please just raise your hand in the chat, and we'll be more than happy to unmute you so you can share your testimony, or you can ask your question, or you can make a comment, you know, wherever it is for you. Maybe, you know, I know people are usually very shy and, you know, they don't want to talk and so on. But, you know, don't be afraid. You know, we're not going to, this information is shared stays right here with us. So feel free, feel comfortable to, you know, ask a question or to share. So somebody wants to do a question. Michael, let me see, Michael here. Michael says, hey, you know what, I have a question. So okay. Michael,
Michael can unmute, yeah. You can unmute.
Go ahead and unmute, Michael.
Yes, good night, everybody.
Good night, Michael.
Yes, asking you this question regarding the possibility of any interactions if you are on current medical, or should I say synthetic medication. Are there any history of any interactions with these products? And say, for instance, you are on metformin or Laprosin for high blood pressure. Would there be any interaction, any history of interaction with that?
Thank you very much, Michael, for that question. I am happy you used those two questions, Sir Michael. I hope I was able to furnish you with the answer that you're looking for. Thank you very much, sir. Sir Clinton Daly, anything you'd like to add?
No, you're right. I mean, these products, as I say, are nutrition. And eventually, what you realize is that as you use these products, things like the metformin and stuff like that, the need for them becomes, you really basically don't need them after a while. But you have to use them with your regular, with the supplements. And then after that now, you will know, based on the tests that you're doing, the checks, you will know how, you know, and then the doctor will reduce and eventually eliminate. We have had persons who actually were placed on metformin, and within the second or the third dose, they stopped taking it because they realized that their blood sugar was lower than managed. But we are not telling anybody to get off their medication. We are simply saying that use both of them, and with your doctor's advice, you know, you will eventually go to the natural.
And here's what is also interesting, gentlemen. While you are utilizing your metformin and your various hypertension medications, those medications are seeking to address one aspect of a problem. But these very same medications, they create another problem because approximately 90% of persons whose kidneys failed, it fails because of the constant usage of metformin and other hypertension medication. Yes, we have seen that. We have been helping men to literally reverse their kidney failure. And so, therefore, doctors would have been, very profound with them to say, hey, listen, yes, this is going to help you to, reduce the blood pressure, but you also have to be aware of the fact that the consequence of this is that your kidneys are going to be damaged later on. With these natural mushrooms, you don't have that challenge. Mm-mm. You don't have that challenge, right? You don't have that challenge. And so, therefore, I think that's a great question, Sir Mikey. Thank you very much for your input, Sir Clinton. Sir Dawkins, you have asked to be unmuted, sir. Please go ahead and say your piece. Mr. Dawkins?
Greetings, each and everyone. Greetings, Sir Christopher, Sir Clinton Daly. God bless you. Greetings. I normally just love to listen whenever I come on. So much information. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I just had to testify, tonight. A couple of things in regards to blood pressure. I've always had that issue. And some issues with cancer and all of that going on. But I started taking I did my tea, amen, and I did the Rishi spur oil. I did the Tongkat Ali, the coffee, because I'm a big coffee drinker. Because the air of ED was a major concern for me. After being diagnosed with cancers, like a lot of the things started to go crazy in my body. But let me tell you, my pressure, I haven't taken a pressure pill in forever.
Wow.
And also, I had to stop, ease off the Tongkat Ali, the coffee, for a bit. Things was just going too wild, for me, But I can tell you, these products are really amazing. Thank you.
You are most welcome, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. Really appreciate you. And of course, we will continue to support you as well, because we do believe that the products we have are able to help you to overcome every single challenge that you are currently encountering health-wise. Thank you, Sir Dawkins. Travis, Mr. Bernard, the floor is yours, sir. Asking you to unmute. Mr. Bernard, Travis Bernard. Going once. Okay, not hearing Travis. Seems as if we have lost him. Have we, Clinton?
Yeah, we have. I guess he removed his hand, so I don't. Maybe he's not in. Oh yeah, he's back.
He's here. He's here.
Yeah.
Travis, ask you to unmute, Travis. Maybe Travis doesn't know how to navigate this thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Go ahead, Travis.
Good evening, now, sir.
Okay, all right then. Good night.
Good night.
First time.
Yeah, man. Welcome, Travis. Travis, we have lost you. You have to please go ahead and unmute again.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Travis. Welcome.
Yeah, well, all right then. I'm a heart patient, right, and deeply interested in the product a lot, right. But I was, based on your teaching tonight, I was told that I should start with the tea first, with the detox.
That's correct.
Right. Well, as a medication, the question was asked earlier on, which I get us. I have to continue with my normal medication, right? And and also of late, this week, I know I went and did my prostate test. And it was something like 4.9 or something like that. I don't remember exactly, which is pretty high.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything over 4 is high.
Right. So, with your guidance, can you give me some insight of where should I move from here now?
Absolutely, Travis. What you should do is start with the detox tea. Get at least a month of it into your body right away. Don't hesitate. So the detox tea, you will receive 6 sachets. So you start taking those 3 times daily. The person who invited you will provide you with the daily dosages and so on. But once you get into week 2 or 3 or 4, depending on what you are excreting from the body, you move into your spore oil, you move into your chaga extract, your cordyceps sinensis extract, your turkey tail extract, along with your Mars. And from that you will see some real help with your heart, for example. The prostate as well. You will see, a reduction in the size of the prostate. I am hoping, that it is not cancerous because, and like Sir Clinton told you, anything over 5 is really headed in the wrong direction. And but what we can tell you is that from our own experience using the same products, we have men who have been using these products now for 2 3 years consistently every single month. Why? Prostate was enlarged. It was at 9, going to 10. Doctor say, hey, this thing is cancerous. Boom. Uh, Doctor is now saying, but something must be wrong, man. What have you done? Have you gone to mother, or you on some personal concoction? No, I'm taking the mushrooms. What mushrooms? Where they come from? Where you get them? Oh, Christopher Thomas gave them to. Oh, let me talk to Mr. Thomas right now because I need to get some of these things myself. This is a doctor now, right? Just by seeing his patient moving from 9.8 all the way down to 0 point something. You know what I mean? So it comes now, Travis, with an investment in your health. Yes, a monthly investment in your health. And you start doing this every single day for the rest of your life. And can I tell you, you will be the better for it. You will live to see your grandchildren and more. You will live to praise God even more because of what you are adding to your body. All nutrition, nothing more.
Okay then. All right. And thank you for your advice.
You're most welcome. So get back to the person that invited you and let that person know what you want to do right now.
Okay then.
All right, sir. Bless you. Have a great night.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right, sir. All right. Any more questions? Any comment? Anybody else would like to talk to us? You have a question? You are overweight and you want to talk to us? You are struggling with erectile dysfunction? You want to talk to us? Ladies, you want to speak up for your husband? For those people who are, you are the churches and the people who want to ask questions, feel free to get the questions and one person ask. For those persons who are having their own parties, feel free as well to ask the questions, in the event where things are not clear, or maybe we were that clear that all you're doing right now is just organizing yourself for your products. I guess that's the case, Sir Clinton, because no more questions are coming forward.
Yeah, it seems so.
All right, so all that is left for us to do is to thank you all for being present with us and to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, get back to the person that invited you. That person has the products available at his or her disposal, and they will also provide you with the guidance you need in terms of utilizing the products. Next week again, we'll be here for another presentation. Stuart. Okay, Stuart, let me take you. Stuart Edwards, go ahead, sir. Please talk to us.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Question, sir.
Go ahead.
How often do you use the detox, please?
Very good question. Sir Clinton Daly, you want to take that one?
Okay, sure. Well, it's recommended that you drink it 3 times a day for the first 6 weeks, right? But I further because what that will do is to really get your body cleansed at the cellular level. But you cannot stop there. You know why? Because we are exposed to toxin daily, and those toxins will re-enter your body. So we recommend that you drink it at least once per day thereafter, right? This is what I say to everybody. Look, when I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, I have a nice bath. But what is it that I do for the inside? Now here comes the Tay Davida Detox Tea, which allows me on a daily basis to make sure that my colon is is cleansed, that my liver is cleansed, that my kidneys are cleansed, that my arteries get the maintenance that they require. So daily drinking of it, I recommend it 100%.
Next question, sir.
Absolutely.
Next question, sir. After you take, when you buy the first product, it lasts for a month or over a month, sir.
Okay, so the detox tea, if that's what you're referring to, is a 6
Yes,
week
the detox.
regimen.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. All right. iPhone is asking to be unmuted, Sir Clinton. I don't know who that is, but see what I can do for that person.
iPhone. All right. I assume that I want to see one iPhone. If iPhone, can I unmute? Okay. You can go ahead. Who is that? Yeah. Good night.
I do. How is everything going?
Good.
Okay, it's a blessing. I do my tea, and believe me, I do 2 packs. And the first week I did it, oh my God, I guess I didn't want to do anymore. I'm like, it just go right through, cleanse everything right out on the first week. Yeah, almost give me a flat tummy already.
What?
Yeah, so I know. I can tell anybody about it. From Miss James in Saltmarsh. It's working. It's a bomb.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it has just started because it's just started, So 1 week, if that happened in 1 week, can you imagine how really bad it is?
Yeah, that's why
that 6 week is very important.
Right. That's why I said when I do it in the 1 week, honestly, I have to like give it a little while. I like 2 or 3 days before I start it, but I feel like everything. I just telling my friend about it. I feel like everything just ripped right up. Right out. It's a bomb. It's a bomb. It's working. I don't have to ask anybody about that. I'm Debbie. I know it's working.
Absolutely, Debbie. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
sharing, Debbie. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Really appreciate that. So, gentlemen and ladies, you heard Debbie. Debbie said, look here, I am on the tea, and the tea is eliminating all the toxins and gunk from my body. That's what she's saying. And the truth is, that's really the testimony of all the persons that I know personally who consumes the product. It's just like that. People are just having that experience of, feeling lighter, feeling better, having more energy, being, a lot more focused. The concentration is up, that type of thing. So that's where we are. So we're happy for those persons who took the time out this evening and, pose the questions, for those persons who would have thought it prudent. I say, Silton, do you have a question or do you have a comment, or you're just bigging us up? What is it, Silton? Talk to us. Big up. All right. Thank you very much, Silton. I appreciate you. Before you go, Sir Clinton, let me just share something with you. Recently, I met this gentleman, and I gave him. He bought the teas. Of course, he got the 6 sachets. So with the 6 sachets, I actually gave him a sample of the Tonkat Ali. The gentleman took the Tonkat Ali, and then the following day he asked me, what was that supposed to do for him? So I told him what it was supposed to do for him. And his response was, oh, I see.
But he noticed something happened.
Okay, all right. Tell you what to do for me. Secure 2 bags from Mr. Thomas. I'm going to come and get them on the weekend. And he came and he got them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he has been recommending men to me ever since. Like I said, the challenge is just to have this thing. You are never, you can't have enough of this thing, So many men are now waiting. They pay down their money, sir, and they're waiting for the next shipment to arrive for this thing. You know what I mean? If you're in the United States, please link us up. We can, ship it to you as well.
Yeah.
If you're in the Caribbean, Guyana, Trinidad, Barbados, Bermuda, wherever you are, we can ship it out to you as well. All right. So thank you, gentlemen. and ladies for taking time again out of your busy Saturday evening to learn about erectile dysfunction and to now be in an informed position to now take action. We appreciate you and we look forward to welcoming you again on another Saturday night Health and Wellness Live. God bless you all. Sir Clinton Daly, thank you for your hard work, sir. I know it's rough because you work today, but you still found the time to